Welcome back, Ramblers. We are just starting our 30-day RV road trip right now, and you're coming along with us. We're leaving the great Pacific Northwest to explore the beautiful Southwest. Join us on our way to the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta in New Mexico and back. We will show you national parks, Olympic parks, RV parks, a UTV ride through a desert, a boat ride through a canyon, a train ride to a Grand Canyon, and so much more. You'll need to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of all our videos in this new series, and check out our other RV travel series in between. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. We are Ron and Jody, and we have a love for travel. Whether it's cruising to exotic international locations, going on RV road trips, or a quick weekend escape into the PNW, we will have something for you to enjoy and hope to inspire you to start just rambling around. So with all that being said, let's get rambling, Ramblers.
We're back out on the road. We're RVing. This is going to be our longest trip ever. We're going to be going through several different states. We're going to be exploring several different national parks, and we're going to a great big festival. We are so excited to share all this with you. We're at Mountain View RV Park in Baker City, Oregon. We knew we were only going to be here for one night, but we do still want to show you why you might want to stop here.
So last night when we showed up, we were a little tuckered out, and so we went right into town to have a meal. We went over to Barley Brown's brewery and pub, had a delicious meal over there, and then, of all things, we walked right across the street to their tasting room, and the tasting room had such a wonderful selection of beers over there, more beers than what they had in the pub.
They have 22 beers on tap over in the tasting room, and I'm so glad we walked in here. I cannot believe the price of these beers. We are having a great time here in Baker City, Oregon.
Great atmosphere, real fun. Got a hat. The hat was cool.
Red, white, and blue trucker hat, foam, nice foam hat. And it's amazing that it's only 15 bucks. Just 15 bucks. If we were on the west side of the mountains, this would be 30 bucks, twice the price. It's like you come east of the mountains, it's automatic 50% off. It's a fire sale. Baker City has a lot more than just a great hat and a great brewery. This morning before we took off, we walked around town, and we want to show you a little bit of that right now.
This town has a lot of historic buildings, adorable. So we definitely will come back and we can spend more time here.
So I just asked my phone about some interesting facts about Baker City, and the first thing it said was Baker City is named after Edward Baker, the only U.S. senator that was killed in military combat. And this was at one time the largest city between Salt Lake City and Portland. Because of its history, the downtown area is on the National Historic Register of Downtown Areas. Here in the Baker City is the Carnegie Library. Over 100 years ago, Dale Carnegie wanted to give all his money away. It was a competition at that time with other philanthropists. So he went across the country and made these Carnegie libraries. And they're all around the country. You'll find them in small towns, big cities. And what he wanted to do was enrich everyone's lives with a library. But what you'll see now, instead of a library, you're going to find them turned into museums. And here behind me, the one in Baker City, is an art center. We're in the historic downtown area on the National Registry, and the architecture around here is just that turn of the century. Everything's built between about 1880 and 1906, and is truly a monument to the history of the pioneering days, not to mention that it is actually on the Oregon Trail. And then right behind me is a place where Clint Eastwood and Lee Marvin, they're partying with the rest of their crew down there on the corner at the hotel during the filming of 1969's Paint Your Wagon.
They all stayed here at the Grand Hotel while they were filming, and I didn't even know this. It was a musical. It was almost 3 hours or 3.5 hours long. Clint Eastwood was in a musical.
Day was day and night was night. Wrong was never right. Didn't matter where I went as much as where I stood.
I had no idea, but back when they were done filming, they actually deemed this as unsafe and closed this building down, and the hotel was no longer. But in 1993, the city wanted to have it revived, and they asked this couple to show up and redo this whole entire hotel and make it just as grand as it used to be and keep as much of the history alive. And it's beautiful. Something really special about Baker City is that they have a local artist who makes these bronze statues throughout the whole city. This one here has all these different books. I love how intricate this is. If you go through here and take a look, you're gonna see all the small details of some of the best books that you might have read as a child. It's really cute, and I love how they do this. And we're gonna show you some more throughout Baker City. we're in Baker City, we had to go find a baker in a bakery, and we did just that. Sweet Wife has been around for quite a while. The treats look amazing. Everything's made fresh daily. We got some good treats that we're gonna have at our next stop. We're going to Miracle Hot Springs, but I've got to tell you, I'm glad we stopped here in Baker City, Oregon. This was a great one-night stop just to check out. If you can stay longer, even better. They have a great interpretive center, a lot of hikes throughout this area, and you can go see the original ruts. This RV park actually was very nice for one night, and it'd be nice if it was a couple nights. The laundry facility was nice. The bathrooms were really clean. I went into the women's bathroom. They were clean. The spot is 70 feet long. We're by other people, but not too close. I don't feel like it's right on top of each other.
Yeah, it's a great location too. It's only like about 3 or 4 minutes right off of I-84. Very easy, a couple lefts and a right, straight down. Very easy to get to. The roads were nice. They weren't bumpy. And then inside the park, it's paved, nice sites, nice and level. It is a great location if you want to make it a base camp for exploring Baker City and some of the area.
Yeah, so they have a swimming pool, they have a spa, and it's a cute little general store. It's been family owned for a long time. So if you're looking for a spot along the way when you're traveling up to the Pacific Northwest or you're leaving the Pacific Northwest, I think Baker City is a great area. Like we said before, we got the interpretive center that's only a 15-minute drive. A lot of things to check out around here. But we're heading to Idaho now, and I try to pick spots when I know we're only going to stay for one night that we can relax and enjoy as well. We're heading over to Miracle Hot Springs in Idaho, and it's a great spot for one night to stay at. Let's go. All right, Ramblers, we made it. We made it to Miracle Hot Springs.
And I think it was a miracle we made it without, well, that's another story. Make sure you turn left, or turn right. Make sure you turn right.
Turn right as soon as you get in.
Yeah, we went down to a dead end parking lot. We had to do a gracious 4-point maneuver.
Yeah, but anyway, we made it here. We're in Buell, Idaho. Took us about 4 hours from Baker City. Had a great time there. By the way, we got here, we decided to have a snack. We went ahead and grabbed some of those Sweet Wife treats, and that banana bread I'll be thinking about for a long, long time. I guess it's $14 a person to soak with an all-day pass. So you can probably hear the children screaming and crying. Kids are jumping in the pool and their parents are catching them like it's an outdoor swimming pool. So just to warn you, it's not a relaxing hot springs at all. We picked the wrong time of the day. I don't know. It was quiet when we got here. We went and changed, paid our $28, and this is what we get now. It just got really busy all of a sudden. So we luckily already booked ourselves a private room in about an hour from now. And they clean it out after somebody else is in there. They refill it, and we'll be able to soak in a quiet room. So we'll see how that goes, right?
Yes, we will see how that goes. I think it's going to be a little better. You know, the only screaming will be, well, there won't be screaming kids. There might be some other screaming, but you know.
Plug your ears. Looks like it's nice and deep. Got seats in there.
Yeah, the water feels real nice on your skin. You can feel the minerals. You know, it has that slick kind of feeling, not oily, but it feels, you know, just like, yeah, soft like soap or something. You know, just feels real nice. This will work. I can work with this.
Sugar and spice, give you everything that's nice.
And they did say, like, some hot springs there's a lot of smell. You know, this one has a tiny bit, but not a lot. So
yeah, it's not like, you know, we've been to some of them where it just stinks like rotten eggs. This isn't bad.
This is just, yeah, very little. But a lot of advantages to this, so we're glad we're here enjoying this right now.
The cold plunge is cold, the hot tub is hot, delivered as promised.
Actually, Ron's gotten into the cold plunge 3 times now.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
quite a while. Yeah.
Yep, very exhilarating.
And we've been in here for 45 minutes. We have 45 minutes to
watch
go.
those nails.
Shut up. Anyway, definitely VIP private room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That's what. Because you hear that? That's the sound of not kids.
So, anyway, so far so good. We got another 45 minutes to go. We're gonna chill out, and then go back to the RV and get to sleep. We got a lot to do tomorrow.
We're gonna check in later. That was good. That was good. It was a big change of pace from outside. Here you could relax a little bit more. You had privacy, and you could have a better time. You could just relax. This was good. Yeah. This was nice. You go in the hot tub. You go to the cold plunge, back and forth. You have an hour and a half. You know, you can. You have privacy, you can take your britches off, you know, run around. Well, you can. Anyway,
so well worth it. We got the cold plunge right here. I actually got in it for a little bit, twice. Ron got in it about 6 or 7 times. Then we enjoyed the soaking tub. But yes, we can see the stars up there while we're doing this because it's open. And we have this area. Then you have this area right here to change. Yeah. And it worked out nice. So if you're going to come out here, I recommend get the private room. That's the way to go. And you could see what it's like out there off season. Maybe it's okay, but I really enjoyed just sitting in here and just chilling out for a while. It was well worth it. And those domes look really nice. So if you're somebody who does not have an RV or you don't want to bring the RV, you might want to check out the domes. All right, it's time to walk back to our RV. That's 2 minutes.
Clock's ticking. Clock is ticking.
All right, Ramblers, we're getting ready to leave. We had a good time here at Miracle Hot Springs last night. I think what finally saved us was having that private pool. We enjoyed that last night. We want to let anybody know if you're coming out here, there used to be a big sign that told you where the RV park is because it's right down to the right. As soon as you enter, you go right down to the right. And if you keep going straight, you're going to come to the parking lot for the hot springs, for anybody to come to the hot springs. And it's a lot more difficult to get yourself turned around in there. So stop as soon as you get in. They said a big sign is missing. Hopefully they'll have the big sign
someone
fixed.
said that the big sign was ran over. So we had this little one. So I look at RV park. I'll pull it that way. So we're going to check in over there. So we brought the RV all the way down, dead end, got stuck, did a 4-point turn, and headed back this way.
Miracle Hot Springs is, a nice area to stay if you need a quick place for overnight, especially if you want to go visit Balanced Rock. Along the Snake River, there's 1,000 Falls, and there's this blue pool that a lot of people like to go kayak in. There's a lot of things to do around here. Twin Falls is only 20-25 minutes away. We did a video on Twin Falls if you want to go check that out. So this is an option for you if you're looking for something, and we were pretty honest with everything that we showed you. I mean, it does get a little crowded, so I would say if you just want to come out here and stay the night for 1 night or 2 and enjoy the private pool, that's what I would do. The main purpose of this video was to let you guys know that we have started a 30-night trip, and we are now headed to a few big hitters. Right now we're heading to Salt Lake, Utah, but after that we're going to be going to some big national parks, a big huge festival. We've got a lot going on. This is going to be good. This is going to get really good. We are actually going to do a few activities that we've never done before.
Yeah, and then right now we're on our way to get something, an upgrade for our RV. We can't wait to get it. It's going to be a game changer for us. So I don't have to have a pocket full of keys. That's a little hint of where we're going.
Yeah. And it's something that if you're interested, go check it out. It might be something you want. This was a good night. We're getting ready to go. We're getting back on the road. So follow us. We are headed to Salt Lake City, Utah.
All right.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
See you.
Nice meeting you. Bye. So we were hooking up to leave Miracle Hot Springs, and we got stopped by some Ramblers. And the Ramblers, thank you so much for stopping and saying hi to us. They're from Twin Falls, so they saw our Twin Falls video, and that means a lot too, because usually you wonder if locals are happy with how we did the video and representing their area. That meant a lot. So if you see us, stop us. And that was our first bumper sticker giveaway. We announced a couple months ago that we were doing bumper sticker giveaways when we're on the road. We also have regular stickers, but that was our first bumper sticker giveaway. So thanks again for stopping and talking to us. Let's get rambling, Ramblers.
Hey Ramblers, next stop is Salt Lake City, Utah. We have food, beer, the Capitol Steps, and Temple Square. So make sure you click like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to stay notified of our upcoming videos. Thanks again, Ramblers.